24 titles are scheduled to release this March on the Nintendo Switch, the PC, the PlayStation 4, and the 3DS. Here they are, arranged by their release dates. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is a game that needs no introduction. We've been clamoring over it for more than a year now, and it's finally coming! Link's new quest is poised to take on the modern gaming world. This is definitely the most anticipated Nintendo game of the year. It's a Nintendo Switch launch title coming this March 3rd alongside the console. 1 to 2 Switch. It's kinda hard to call this a full-fledged game because it looks more like a tech demo aimed to showcase all the capabilities of the new Nintendo Joy-Con controller. It's one of the titles that put a damper on the launch reveal. Anyhow, it comes with different minigames. There's the Wild West style duel, there's the table tennis, and cow milking. Yeah, and a whole lot more. This is another Switch launch title coming this March 3rd. Skylanders Imaginators. The gift of imagination is what compelled Portal Masters to create this franchise's inception. Imaginators brings you a whole new level of experience to you or your kids in a quest of magical possibilities. Create your own Skylander and explore its gorgeous world filled with a good story, memorable characters, a sensei mode, and of course you could always hit up your Skylander toys with the Nintendo Switch's digital library. It's also Switch's launch title coming this March 3rd. Super Bomberman R! Remember Bomberman? We do! This is a reimagining of the classics. It's not just a simple remake, it also tries to reinvent the worn-out and, honestly, a little outdated game mechanics. Super Bomberman R introduces literally a new dimension to gameplay and strategy with 3D dynamic maps. A risky game. Remember Basement Crawl? It's coming to the Nintendo Switch this March 3rd. World of Goo. This pioneering indie classic is a welcome addition to the list of Switch launch titles. World of Goo is an award-winning physics puzzle game released on the PC in 2008. Construct simple and complex structures to finish each level and move on to the next. It's one of the best puzzlers released in the last 10 years. And it's coming to the Nintendo Switch this March 3rd. Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. To those familiar with the game, this is not just the DLC. It's the main game plus all the DLCs. To the uninitiated, this is an RPG shooter set in a roguelike underworld. Isaac escapes his mother's pious quest to sacrifice him. He escapes in a basement full of crazy enemies, lost siblings, and a lot more fun and ugly surprises. It's another Switch title coming this March 3rd. Human Resource Machine. From the designers of the Little Inferno and the World of Goo comes a game so unlikely to beat the common workplace. Help your boss as you automate your office that acts like a computer. Open your inbox, jump into files, or just bash your head out with the game's clever puzzle designs. It's a Switch launch title set to release this March 3rd. Just Dance 2017. Ubisoft's Dancing Wonder makes a leap towards Nintendo Switch. As per usual, the game's mechanics remain the same. Dance according to the beat of the tune and the moves provided. Play with up to 4 of your friends and strut those snazzy moves to the beats of Justin Bieber, Beyonce, Selena Gomez, and many more. It's set to release this March 3rd. Little Inferno. It's another indie puzzle hit released on the PC, the Wii U, and the mobile platforms. This may just be the perfect game for the Nintendo Switch on the go. It's easy to get started and it offers enough challenge for that quick commute to work. And there's one surprising twist at the end. Don't worry, no spoilers. This adorable and refreshing game will be released on the Nintendo Switch in March 3rd. I Am Setsuna. JRPG fans will be delighted to know that this game has found its way to the Switch. Inspired by the legendary classics like Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy, I Am Setsuna borrows the same amount of atmosphere and gameplay from them. Take control of a young princess destined to make a choice to save her land. It's a beautiful experience that contains the best elements of a good JRPG. It's set to release this March 3rd as a Switch launch title. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. It's almost here! The drug cartel-infested lands of Bolivia is in for a shakedown as US elite forces go behind enemy lines to sabotage, fracture, and destroy the infamous Santa Blanca cartel. This open-world shooter promises a whole new Ghost Recon experience. We've all seen the gameplay teasers, and it's definitely one to look forward to. Wildlands will be released on March 7th on the PC, the PlayStation, and the Xbox One. Star Trek Bridge Crew. Follow some of the iconic members of the Star Trek universe in Ubisoft's take on virtual reality. What we do know is that this game will let you experience the depth of commandeering the heart of the starship. Engage in battles, work with your friends, and determine the fate of your crew. This game is set to release this March 14th on the PC and the PS4. Styx, Shards of Darkness. The sequel to the cult classic Master of Shadows takes a new form of stealth gameplay powered by the Unreal Engine 4. Engage in bloody assassinations, grab that juicy kill, and experiment lethality with you or with your friends in this stealth adventure game. Lurk in the shadows and be careful not to mess it up. It's set to release on the 14th of March on the PC, the Xbox One, and the PS4. Danganronpa 1.2 Reload. This murder mystery adventure makes its way to the PS4 with improved graphical quality and new modes to spend more time with your characters and date them. Take on the life of a regular person by day and a mystery solver by night. Use the game's intricate narrative and set yourself in its world because this game contains both Danganronpa games. It's set to release this 14th of March on the PS4. Mass Effect Andromeda. The voyage to space makes a fitting return to BioWare's latest entry of their legendary space opera. Set years after the Reaper invasion, humanity is at a standstill. Be Pathfinder and find habitable worlds for the human race to flourish. Experience its enhanced over-the-shoulder gunplay and explore the vastness of the Andromeda galaxy. This game is set to release this March 21st on the PC, the Xbox One, and the PS4. Troll and I. Embark on a mythical adventure across the Nordic landscapes as you control two lovable outcasts in their quest to escape a dangerous threat. Use Otto and the Troll as you switch between these two characters with their different playstyles. The game is similar to The Last Guardian, but let's just pretend it's not like that. It's set to release this March 21st on the PC, the Xbox One, and the PS4. Zero Escape, the Nonary Games. Experience visual novel games in Spike Chunsoft's Mastercrafted series. Take control of 9 helpless characters in their effort to survive the conundrum led by a sociopath named Zero. The game contains 2 Nonary games packed with a deeper mystery and crazier puzzles. These escape-the-room type of games comes with the Japanese and the English dubs. Can you make it to the end? It's set to release this March 24th on the PC. Mario Sports Superstars. Mario makes an athletic comeback and it adds to another entry to the 3DS. This time, play sports with the characters from the Mario universe and play with up to 6 of your friends. Shoot through hoops, kick, and smash balls. Wait, did I say that right? Anyway, this is a game that is Amiibo supported, of course, and it's set to release on the 24th of March on the 3DS. Dark Souls 3: The Ring City DLC. Return to From Software's legendary world of ugly monsters and gothic atmosphere in this final DLC of Dark Souls 3. This time, this game introduces new characters as your character will pursue the slave knight Gael. Gameplay is similar as before but with new weapons, armor, and magic. Test your strength and survive in this hellish ring city. It's set to release this 27th of March on the PC, the Xbox One, and the PS4. Stray. Return to the retro-style first-person shooter with this 1996 classic that still reeks with the entrails of your destroyed enemies. This roguelike game features photorealistic graphics and intense gore because why the hell not? Dominate the playing field with your powerful weapons in a fast-paced shooting experience. It's hardcore as hell. It's set to release this 28th of March on the PC and the PS4. Has-Been Heroes. A game with a ridiculous premise, but it's worth the effort. Take control of former legendary heroes that save land from vicious threats like defeating rats, evil magicians, and dragons. But this time, they return in a quest to escort the princess to school. Engage in a fun strategic battle, face countless monsters, and take roguelike to a whole new level. It's set to release this March 28th on the Switch, the PC, the Xbox One, and the PS4. Snipper Clips Cut It Out Together. Nintendo never disappoints with the amount of creative games they have. Use your imagination and create characters to solve the game's various puzzle challenges. Team up with a friend and run around with scissors because you'll gladly need it. It's a colorful paper-filled experience that supports up to 4 of your friends. It's set to release sometime this March on the Nintendo Switch. South Park: The Fractured But Whole. The boys of South Park, Colorado are back in a brand new adventure that tests the strength of friendship. Be the new kid and be in the center of a growing war between superhero movie franchises. Follow Cartman, Kenny, Kyle, and the rest of the South Park crew in an RPG experience that bends space and time, as well as farts. No release date yet, but the game is scheduled to release on the first quarter of 2017 on the PC, the Xbox One, and the PS4. Battlefield 1: They Shall Not Pass DLC. Bring birth to a whole new nation as the French army joins the fight. This DLC packs a massive punch, including a game mode called The Frontier. New weapons, tanks, and 4 supersized maps. It's a great addition to the already popular shooter, and it's set to release sometime this March on the PC, the Xbox One, and the PS4. Routine. This survival horror game ends our list of upcoming March 2017 games. Explore an abandoned moon station dripping with solitary dread and the unknown. What lies beyond this creepy station? What happened here? This sci-fi experience has something to tell you once you play the game. It's set to release sometime this March 2017 on the PC. When these upcoming games are released and reviewed, they will receive a play score, a standard rating that averages gamer reviews and critic reviews. So don't forget to watch our play score monthly videos. And a big thank you to these awesome contributors from all over the world who helped us translate our videos to their respective languages. If you want to take part in the growth of our What to Play community, please translate your favorite What to Play videos to your language. Simply click that More button below and select Add Translations. Thanks again! We publish 4 gaming videos every week, so don't miss any of them. Click that bell button beside subscribe, check the send me box, and save. Don't forget to like and share this video to your friends. To receive the latest player and gaming updates, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Google+.